As the Anglophone crisis escalated from a peaceful protest to a gun battle between the Cameroon Armed Force and the Ambazonian fighters, thousands of people have been forced to flee from their homes, villages and towns due to the high level of killings and burning down of houses. Consequently, a high number of internally displaced persons and Cameroonians are taking refuge in neighboring countries like Nigeria.
We would say a conservative estimate of 200,000 people are internally displaced and about 50,000 are refugees in Nigeria. Don't forget that the 21 or 23,000 by UNHCR, it's for those who have registered, but we have people on the ground who are in Nigeria who we speak to who are working with the refugees. The refugees are not only limited in the Cross River and Akwa Ibom area. You know, they've moved. Some of them are in Lagos, some of them are in the north, some of them are in Abuja. I have people, as we speak, that are in Ogun State, in the heart of the Yoruba land.
To this effect, government has put up an emergency humanitarian aid fund of 12.7 billion CFA francs to be raised to support those internally displaced persons and Cameroon refugees in Nigeria who have been greatly affected by the Anglophone crisis. An amount which some human rights activists like Barrister Agbor Balla say may never reach the victims due to the corrupt nature of Cameroon.
It's always a problem in a country where we're suffering from greed, graft and avarice, where corruption and always embezzlement of public funds runs riot. It's like cancerous, meaning that it can hardly be cured.
To him, for these funds to get to the right quarters, that is the internally displaced persons and the Cameroon refugees in Nigeria, the government should...
What I would advise is that it should include civil society, it should include the clergy. It should not just be a political show of the ruling party. They should include people who are neutral, people who are respected in the Anglophone communities, who can at least have a say, who the refugees or the IDPs can accept them to bring them some of these much needed necessities of life.
He further insisted that the 12.7 billion CFA francs is an insufficient amount for the victims. As a result of the above, government has been challenged to ensure this money gets to the right quarters and not in the pockets of embezzlers.